Hey guys, it's Carrie. Today is today's the 18th, so I'm doing something a little different. Another YouTube user, Unable to Wink, posted today a travel tag thing, and he said basically just tag yourself. So I'm gonna answer his questions about travel. Okay, question one. I'm totally cheating, reading all the answers off the iPad. But question one: list all the places you have visited. I've traveled, I guess, a bit. Not huge amounts. I have been international once. I spent some time in Ireland. I spent 2 days in Mexico as part of a cruise. I think I spent like 3 hours in Canada once. As far as here in the States, I'm from California. So I've been California, Wisconsin, all the little areas around it. Boston a couple times, Florida quite a few times to see family. I've been to Oklahoma to see my oldest and bestest friend, and Vegas a couple times actually. Oddly enough, both times I was in Vegas, there was a parent there. The first time I went, I actually took my mom because I won a trip. The second time, I randomly ran into my father at the Paris, which is very weird. And yeah, it was weird. He was almost the guest at a wedding, but we're not going to tell my mother that my father was almost a guest at the wedding because the wedding never happened, so it's fine. So yeah, that's where I've been, mostly anywhere I can drive in a couple hours, and some pretty awesome trips to some really nice places, and I want to go so many more places. I just want to travel. If someone could pay me to travel, that'd be awesome. That'd be super awesome. Okay, question 2 is, where's your favorite place you've ever visited? Hands down, without question, that was Ireland. I went in October of 2009, or November of 2009, with my best friend and her husband, and we went and visited. We just visited all her relatives, so we started in Dublin, went up and over and around through like Galway and the Cliffs of Moher, and it was just beautiful. And there was so much heritage and it was so nice to be not doing the really touristy stuff. We didn't go to a lot of, we did some stuff like Dublin and Newgrange and stuff, but it was just, let's go hang out with all these new random adopted aunties that I will have forever. And so it was really nice to just sort of be adopted by a family for a week in another country. And if you have the option, that's the absolute best way to travel ever, is just becoming an adopted member of a family. My dream location, obviously, if you've been following my Veda blogs, you've heard me for me daydream about Paris. Dream destination, hands down, would be Paris. I'll link the video at the bottom somewhere. Maybe I'll learn how to do the bubbles in the screen, but probably just look right in the bottom, and it'll explain to you all about how I want to go to Paris. My favorite form of travel, I haven't done a lot of it, but I really kind of dig trains. I have taken the train from Milwaukee to Chicago a few times, and that beats driving. If I don't have to be in a car, I'd be happy. If I don't have to be on a plane, I'd be super happy. I really, really loved the one cruise I went on. I probably wouldn't go on another one this week or this month. Wait till we're sure there's no more incidences in the waters. Because when I was on my Carnival cruise, the plumbing didn't work either. So I kind of understand how that goes. But love that form of travel by boat. If I can be on or near the water, that's awesome. Otherwise, I love traveling by train. There's just not a lot of opportunity here unless I drive for a couple hours to go get a seat. Okay, question number 5 is, what's the worst experience you've ever had in an airport or on an airplane? I've been relatively lucky. There's been a lot of turbulency, luggagey, delays kind of thing. I do, however, have a very entertaining flight story that is also my one celebrity story, if you want to use the word celebrity in air quotes. I was visiting a friend in Florida, and on my way home, in the terminal, there was a lot of whispering and talking and this and that, and apparently Screech was on her flight, which was kind of interesting. Dustin Diamond from Saved by the Bell, Screech, everybody's favorite weirdo. But He, of course, is in first class, so I was in the back. And when it was my turn to get on the plane, as I was walking through, I accidentally hit him with my carry-on bag, which is a really great way to make an impression with anyone, is to hit them with luggage. Then we also had a delay in flight in Atlanta on the way back home and on the way back to Milwaukee. And I was just sitting on the floor reading a book, minding my own business, and I heard someone say, "Oh, hey, looks like you're following me." And I look up, and there again was Screech on the same flight. I said, "No, you're stalking me." And actually, it was really cool. We sat on the floor and talked about haunted houses in Green Bay, and he called his girlfriend to see how bad the drive would be from Milwaukee to Appleton. And then, because why wouldn't you do that? That was really nice. And then all of a sudden people realized who he was, and he had to do the whole, "Hey, call my daughter, leave her a voicemail, blah, blah, blah." So it was a very weird experience just hanging out at the airport with Screech. And so there you go. It's not a bad experience. It's just very, very weird. Okay, question 6 is, what is the best food you've ever eaten abroad? When I was in Ireland, I pretty much just ate curry everywhere I went. Curry chips, curry chicken, curry rice. That's what people would make for us, and that's what the aunties would make for us. That's what I would get when we go to a restaurant. That's what I get at the chip shop at Barclo's. It's just, I don't know if it was particularly fantastic. I mean, it was very good. And my friends own a pub here, and so I still get my curry fix, but not very exotic or fancy, but it was tasty. Okay, question 7 is going to be the hardest one for me to answer. It's, what is your favorite part of traveling overall? And honestly, everything is. It's the journey, it's the destination, it's being away from your comfort zone, it's learning new things, it's feeling the sun in a different place on your skin, it's breathing different air, it's using, it's the experience of, these people don't speak my language, these people don't use my measurements, these people don't, it's just, I don't know, like I said, if I could just do anything, it would be travel. I think there's just something marvelous about it, just the exploration, the newness of it all. I'd rather go to somewhere I've never been before than go to the same place year after year after year. It's just the massive knowledge and the experience is worth 100 times what you put into it. So yeah, my favorite part of traveling is everything. And so I guess I'm gonna kind of do what he did before. Is I'm not gonna go out and tag anybody. I don't really get the social norms of tagging on YouTube yet. But yeah, if you want to do this, I say tag yourself. I'll post the questions in the description. And yeah, I'd love to hear more, obviously. This is my 3rd video about travel. I like to talk about travel. So if you want to tell me your favorite travel stories, if you want to answer these questions, that'd be awesome. Do it in the comments or send me a video or tweet me. Yeah, anyway, have a great night and happy travels to you.